Pokemon Go Fest Global is almost here. In this video, I'm going to go through all the event details, including the ticketed and the non-ticketed experience, and I'm going to give you some tips to help you make the most of it. Global Go Fest will be taking place for all trainers on Saturday, August 26th and Sunday, August 27th. The event hours for both days will be between 10 AM and 6 PM local time. Firstly, let's take a look at what you get without purchasing a ticket. There'll be 4 shiny debuts available for Global Go Fest for all trainers. These are Shiny Goomy, Shiny East Sea and West Sea Shellos, Shiny Joltik, and Shiny Oranguru. So for the wild encounters, on Saturday, August 26th, there'll be hourly rotating habitats. Each habitat has a specific set of Pokemon it can spawn, but instead of a habitat being a geographical location like the in-person events, the habitat spawns will spawn wherever you are and last for an hour, where the next habitat will then take over, and the spawns will be replaced by Pokemon featured in the next habitat. The habitat spawns are as follows. In the Quartz Terrarium habitat, you'll be able to encounter Pikachu wearing a quartz crown, Clefairy, Lickitung, Heracross, Miltank, Wurmple, Whismur, Skitty, Lovedisk, East Sea Shellos, Baneri, Ordino, Fungus, and Morlul. During the Pyrite Sands habitat, you'll be able to encounter Pikachu wearing a Pyrite crown, Sandshrew, Alolan Diglett, Psyduck, Girafarig, Shuckle, Trapinch, Gibble, Hippopotas, Timber, Joltik, Binnacle, Helioptile, and Grubbin. In the Malachite Wilderness habitat, you'll be able to encounter Pikachu wearing a Malachite crown, Caterpie, Bellsprout, Scyther, Snorlax wearing a cowboy hat, Spinarak, Remoraid, Roselia, Snover, Cottony, Ferroseed, Stunfisk, Fomantis, and Oranguru. And finally, spawning in the Aquamarine shores will be Pikachu wearing an Aquamarine crown, Horsey, Lapras, Marill, Wobbuffet, Carvanha, Barboach, Bagon, Beldum, West Sea Shellos, Woobat, Timpole, Goomy, and Marini. On Sunday, August 27th, the wild encounters will be the same as Saturday, but there'll be no rotating hourly habitat. So all of the Pokemon from all of the habitats will have a chance to spawn throughout the day. Moving on to the raids, 1, 2, and 3-star raids on Saturday and Sunday will be the same. In 1-star raids will be all of the different crown Pikachu and Goomy. The type of crown that the Pikachu wears in raids will be dependent on the habitat, and it will rotate along with the habitat. In 2-star raids will be Carbink, and 3-star raids will feature Cowboy Hat Snorlax. On Saturday from 10 AM till 6 PM, Primal Kyogre and Groudon will be featured in Primal raids, and on Sunday these raids will only be available for 1 hour from 10 AM till 11 AM, and then Mega Rayquaza will be making its debut in Mega raids from 11 AM till 6 PM. The Mega Rayquaza raids will replace the Primal raids. To evolve Mega Rayquaza, trainers will need to obtain meteorites, which can then be used to teach Rayquaza the flying type charge attack Dragon Ascent. Once you've done this and collected enough Mega Energy from raids, you'll be able to Mega Evolve Rayquaza. All trainers will receive special research rewarding meteorites and will be able to receive Mega Energy from Mega Rayquaza raids. Ticketed trainers will have additional opportunities to receive meteorites from Sunday special research tasks. The bonuses for both days during event hours for all trainers will include 1-hour lure modules, 2x friendship bonus damage in raids, habitat themed field research, snapshot photobomb encounters, and the remote raid limit will be removed starting on Saturday, August 26th at 12 AM until Sunday, August 27th at 11:59 PM. There'll also be some featured attacks for the event. You can evolve a Metapod to get a Butterfree that knows the fast attack Bug Bite. Evolving Sandshrew will yield a Sand Slash that knows the charge attack Night Slash. Evolving a Clefairy will get a Clefable that knows the fast attack Pound. Evolving Vibrava will give you a Flygon that knows Earth Power. Evolving Shelgon will give a Salamence that knows the charge attack Outrage. Evolving a Metang will yield a Metagross that knows Meteor Mash. Evolving a Roselia will get you a Roserade that knows the fast attack Bullet Seed and the charge attack Weather Ball. And finally, evolving a Lickitung will get you a Licky that knows the charge attack Body Slam. You will be able to obtain the GoFest 2023 t-shirt avatar item from the in-game shop starting August 4th. There'll also be avatar items including Diancie headphones, Mega Rayquaza headset, and Mega Rayquaza helmet available for purchase in the shop. There'll be event-themed stickers available from spinning Pokestops, opening gifts, and for purchase in the shop. So that's everything you get without a ticket, but if you want to upgrade your global Go Fest experience, you can purchase a ticket for $15 or your local equivalent. For ticket holders on Saturday, you will receive a special research story that when completed will reward a Diancie encounter. Additionally, Mega Diancie will be making its global debut. You can earn Mega Energy from progressing through the special research and from completing Carbink raids. And on Sunday, you will receive another special research focusing on Mega Rayquaza and the meteorites that you need to teach Dragon Ascent to Rayquaza before you can Mega Evolve it. Ticketed trainers trainers will have additional opportunities to receive meteorites from the Sunday special research tasks. Each hour on Saturday will have a global challenge that ticketed trainers can take part in, and if completed in time will reward a special bonus for ticketed trainers. Having a ticket means that you will get special incense encounters during event hours. This will exclude daily incense. Additionally, shiny Unknown M will be making its global debut. During the Quartz Terrarium habitat, the incense spawns will be Hisuian Growlithe and Unknown ADIMNNO. For the Pyrite Sands habitat, incense spawns will be Pawniard as well as the same Unknown ADIMNNO. The Malachite Wilderness will have the same unknown spawns but with the addition of Carnivine, and the Aquamarine Shores will have the same unknown encounters but with the addition of Pachirisu. There will also be exclusive bonuses for ticket holders. You will have an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon. You will get up to 6 additional special trades each day. You'll be able to level up your Elite Trainer medal by completing habitat themed collection challenges. You'll get up to 9 free raid passes from spinning gyms, and there will be special 7km eggs available. As part of the research story that ticket holders will receive, you will be able to obtain a Diancie t-shirt and a treasure map pose for your avatar. So that's all the details for the event. Here are my thoughts and tips. Firstly, with 1 hour lure modules, this could be a good time to work on your Platinum Picnicker medal with more people being out playing the game during the event. Trying to put a lure down at a popular location where a lot of people tend to play will likely help you complete this medal quickly. Remote raiding will be much more accessible with the daily limit being removed for the 2 days of the event, so it might be worth keeping an eye out for remote raid pass bundles in the in-game shop to get the best value you can on remote raid passes if you are likely to be doing a lot of remote raids. If you are purchasing a ticket, there will be increased shiny rates, but we don't actually know how increased they will be, and if it's like last year, a lot of people were pretty disappointed with the shiny rates, and it is likely to be the same this year, so it's best to go in with lower expectations because it won't be like a community day. As a ticket holder, you will receive up to 9 free in-person raid passes from spinning gyms, and I'll go into which raids are most worth doing a little bit later in the video. If you are struggling to find people to raid with, then I recommend using the team up feature on the Niantic Campfire app, and also checking local Discords and Facebook groups might help you out. Ticket holders will also receive special 7km eggs from opening gifts, but we don't currently have the info on what Pokemon will be in these eggs. So let's take a look at some of the notable wild encounters for the event. I would recommend picking up the 4 different Crown Pikachu from the wild instead of raids so you can save your raid passes for something better. The shiny forms of these Pikachu will be really rare after the event, so if you are a shiny hunter, then these are definitely worth going after. Catching Pikachu will also help you towards your Pikachu Fan Platinum medal. In the Quartz Terrarium, Clefairy will be spawning and Clefable is ranked 32 in the Ultra League. Lickitung is worth picking up for the Great League, being ranked 9. Heracross is worth getting if you haven't got one yet because it is normally regional to the Southern and Central America region. Also, it has a Mega coming at some point, which will be the best bug type raid attacker in the game. East Sea Shellos will be worth picking up because it is regional to the Eastern Hemisphere. Also, it is a newly released shiny for Global Go Fest, so it might be one to hunt for many people. Additionally, Ordino, Fungus, and Mauler will be spawning, and all of these Pokemon will give boosted Stardust when caught, so it's good to know if you're trying to build Stardust. For the Pyrite Sands, it could be worth picking up some Sandshrew for Candy because Alolan Sandslash is good in the Great League and the Ultra League. Girafarig is also spawning, and this does have an evolution that will come at some point for Rigarath. Gible will be a key spawn for this habitat because Garchomp is a top 10 ground type raid attacker and number 2 in its shadow form, and it is a top 5 dragon type raid attacker in its shadow form. It also has a Mega coming at some point, which will be the second best dragon type and ground type raid attacker in the game. Garchomp is also more accessible than legendaries for the Master League, and it is ranked 35, so pretty good there. Timber is a good spawn, with Conkeldurr being one of the best fighting type raid attackers, and is normally pretty rare, so it's worth going after. However, it is rumoured to be featured in Community Day later on in the year, but the leak might not be correct. Joltik spawns in the habitat, and it is a new shiny, so it could be a good target for shiny hunters. In the Malachite Wilderness, notable encounters include Scyther, with Mega Sizzle being a top 10 bug type and steel type raid attacker. Snorlax wearing a cowboy hat will be spawning, and the costume shiny will be rare because it's possible that it might not return to the game, or if it does, it might be a long time until it does. Additionally, Snorlax is good in PvP, being ranked 66 in the Great League and 67 in the Master League, and 34 in its shadow form. Snover might be one to look out for because Mega Abomasnow is a top ice type raid attacker. Stunfisk could be worth catching because you'll get candy that can be used to power up Galarian Stunfisk, which is ranked 3 in the Great League and 28 in the Ultra League, where it needs XL candy to be at its best. Lurantis is another good Great League Pokemon, being ranked 36, so Fomantis could be worth it. And also Oranguru could be worth the hunt because it is newly released shiny for the event. In the Aquamarine Shores, Marill will be spawning, and Azumarill is a good Pokemon for the Great League, being ranked 34. Likewise, Wobbuffet is a good pick for the Great League at rank 32. Additionally, Barboach will be spawning, and Whiscash is ranked 15 in the Great League. Bagon will be spawning in this habitat, and Mega Salamence is one of the best Dragon-type raid attackers in the game. Likewise, Beldum will be spawning, and Metagross is a top steel type raid attacker, especially in its shadow form, and it has a Mega on the way which will be even stronger. Metagross is also not a bad pick for the Master League. West Sea Shallows could be worth going after because it is normally exclusive to the Western Hemisphere and it is a new shiny. Likewise, Goomy is a new shiny that could be worth hunting, although it is likely to have a community day in the future where the shiny rates will be higher. As a ticket holder, you get featured incense encounters which are mostly unknown, so if you are a collector of shiny unknown, then that will be ideal for you. And most notably, 2 regional Pokemon will be available. Carnivine, that is normally regional to the southeastern United States, will be worth getting if you need it for the decks. And likewise, Pachirisu is definitely one of the rarer regionals, being exclusive to the Arctic Hemisphere regions, Canada, Alaska, and Russia, so this one will be definitely worth picking up. Moving on to the notable raid encounters. Carbink is in 2-star raids, and this Pokemon is currently the best Pokemon in the Great League, and it will give Mega Energy for Diancie when defeated if you have a ticket. In 3-star raids will be Cowboy Snorlax, and again it's probably best to get this in the wild instead, but it will have a higher IV floor in raids which benefits Master League Snorlax. In Primal raids will be both Groudon and Kyogre, and these two are definitely worth your raid passes. Primal Kyogre is the best water type raid attacker, and Kyogre is ranked 32 in the Master League. Primal Groudon is the best ground type raid attacker, and Groudon is ranked 2 in the Master League. 100% IV CP values for Groudon and Kyogre are 2351 CP and 2939 in sunny weather for Groudon and rainy weather for Kyogre. Mega Rayquaza will be making its global debut, and it is super strong. It is the #1 dragon and flying type raid attacker, and it is overall the highest damage dealing Pokemon in the game. Rayquaza is also ranked 14 in the Master League. 100% IV CP values for Rayquaza will be 2191 and 2739 in windy weather. Of all the Pokemon in raids, I would recommend Rayquaza as #1 priority, followed by both Primal Groudon and Kyogre. It does require a ticket for you to get an encounter with Diancie and to be able to Mega Evolve it, and in terms of meta relevancy, Mega Diancie is currently the best rock type raid attacker in the game. So if you are buying a ticket, this would definitely be one of the better reasons to do so. Diancie 100% IV CP value from research is 1171 CP. With all this said, should you buy a Global Go Fest ticket? If you can't buy a ticket, I wouldn't worry too much because the majority of the event is available to non-ticket holders. The main upgrades from the ticket are access to Diancie and Mega Diancie, some additional meteorites meaning you can Mega Evolve more Rayquaza, incense encounters, increased shiny rate, and additional raid passes, etc. If these additions are worth $15 to you, then I would say go for it. If you're going to be raiding a lot, having all of these extras as well as the 9 additional raid passes is going to be worth the $15. From a meta point of view, you don't need the ticket because you can get access to Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, and Mega Rayquaza without a ticket, and these are probably the best Pokemon in the event. Mega Diancie is a good one for the meta too, but you do have to pay to get it, although Mega Tyranitar is available in the game and it's almost as good. If shiny hunting is what you're into, then the ticket is worth picking up. Although the shiny rates won't be massively boosted like Community Day, it will still be quite a bit higher than the base rates for a lot of Pokemon. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be buying a ticket for the event or if you're just going to be playing it without the ticket. Check out this other video of mine on the screen now, and as always, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.